What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com. I got a free pick for you from this Washington Wizards versus Detroit Pistons NBA matchup. It's going down on Thursday, March 19th, 2026. Before we get to that free pick, we try to get every free pick right here at Pickdawgz. But the games that we love the most, the ones that we have the most money on every day, you can find those at Pickdawgz.com by clicking the premium picks or the experts tab at the top of the page. You can also click the link in the description of this video below to get taken directly to my capper page. But we also have a lot going on there where you could use the promo code PICK, P-I-C-K at checkout, get 15% off your purchase. And we also have, if you're a first-time buyer at Pickdawgz Premium, you can use the promo code CHRIS30, CHRIS30, to get $30 off. But remember, it is for first-time buyers only, and it is a one-time use. But we also have our Inner Circle. It's a service for those who are placing larger bets. That's who this service is intended for. We've had a lot of big bettors that have joined this program. They've taken advantage of it. They've used it for things like one-on-one coaching, bankroll management, early releases of plays from our syndicate groups. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, reach out to the number that's on the screen. We'll be more than happy to get you some information. But let's get to this one between the Washington Wizards and the Detroit Pistons. You got the Wizards coming into this one 16-52 on the year, 29-39 against the number this season. They just lost this game against Detroit 130-117. They did get the cover on the year, and that win for Detroit brought them to 49-19 on the year, 34-33-1 against the number. Detroit won the battle, but I wonder if they lost the war, as they lost Cade Cunningham due to injury in that game, as he left with a back contusion and back spasms. We're going to have to see if he's going to be able to come back soon. It looks like he's going to be held out for this game. More of a precautionary thing. It's really our games against the Wizards anything but live practices for certain teams at this point now. But, the Detroit Pistons are still, they're on a roll right now. They won 4 of 5. They took care of business, and they've taken care of business as of late against some inferior competition, as indicated by the fact they've laid double digits or 15 plus in 4 of their last 5 games. All 4 of those games they've won. The game they were laying 3.5, and they lost outright to the Raptors. But the Pistons, I think, are still going to be able to take care of business here. The problem for me is that I don't want to lay 15.5 with the Detroit Pistons in their current form, as Cade Cunningham has obviously been a big part of their success this season. And when you look at the Pistons' record without Cade Cunningham, they've had ups and downs. I mean, there's been spurts where the Pistons have had to play without Cunningham over the years, and it's been up and down. But this season, when you look at the Pistons' record, they're still 5-2. Straight up. The only losses they took were at home against Brooklyn and at home against the Clippers. But they beat the Bulls twice. They beat the Pacers. They beat the Sixers and the Pelicans. But the thing for me is that, they didn't score a whole lot in those games. But my thing is, in this game, I still like the over, because I still think there's enough talent without Cade Cunningham to at least put some points up for Detroit in this game. Obviously, you'd like Cunningham in the lineup for those games, but still, I think that the Pistons can still score. They scored 130 despite only having Cunningham for a total of 5 minutes and 20 seconds in that game. As Jalen Duren went for 36, and they had a bunch of players off the bench score double digits. But I also think the Wizards can score enough here. We saw the last meeting, like I said, go to 247 points between these two teams. And like I said, I don't trust the Wizards to catch double digits, because we've seen this team get blown out by lesser teams than what they're up against here. But I also don't trust the Pistons to lay double digits. But again, I do trust points. So rather than mess around and try to split hairs on the side here, I'm going to roll with the over between the Pistons and the Wizards. That's my free pick for this game. Thank you so much for checking out this free pick video. Let me know who you guys like in this game in the comment section below. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium, or click the link in the description of this video below to get taken directly to my capper page. And remember to use the promo code PICK, P-I-C-K, at checkout. Get 15% off your purchase, or you can use the promo code CHRIS30, CHRIS30, if you're a first-time buyer at Pickdawgz. But remember, it is a one-time use for first-time buyers only. Best of luck. We'll see you guys soon.